On the financial decisions class, we were presented with a case that there was a boy named Juan that wanted to buy a car and he wanted to know which option was more convenient, asking for a credit or using all of his savings. He had a total amount of savings of 200,000 and the car had a cost of 350,000. We were presented with three options and we had to decide which was the more convenient for Juan to decide what to do. The first option was for him to ask for a credit of 150,000 with an initial payment of the 30% of the credit, and for 5 years. Then the second option was a credit for 150,000 with an initial payment of the 20% for 4 years. And the third option was a personal loan that had to be paid the complete amount in 1 year from today. Juan will be receiving a discount for paying the complete amount at once of 17,500 plus his savings. So the amount of the personal loan was of 132,000 with 500. Then we had to calculate the amount that Juan was going to need to make each payment for each one of the options, and we also created the amortization schedules in order to know what was the total amount of interest that Juan will be needing to pay on each one of the options presented on the specific period of time that each one offered. We realized that option 2 had the lowest total and annual cost, so we chose that one as the most convenient option for Juan to finance the operation he desires to make and so he can start his project. Now the numbers of each option was that on option 1, Juan will need to make payments of 3,667 with 66 cents. It had a total annual cost of 18.6%, and the interest that he will be paying was of 41,384 with 79 cents. Now for option 2, the payments were a little bit higher, but that's because there was a lower percentage that he needed to pay at first, and it's a smaller amount of time. The payments were of 4,250 with 27 cents. There is a total annual cost of 18.52%, and the interest he will be paying was going to be 43,610 and 99 cents. Now for option 3, we completely made sure that that was not a convenient option due to the high amount of total annual cost. Since this is the highest, the other two options are around an 18 or 18.5%, and this one goes up to 28.07%, generating an interest of 37,196.93. The interest of this option are the lowest, but the total annual cost on the long term, thinking long term, will not benefit Juan or his project. So the option we chose for this part of the implementation and the project is option 2, asking for the credit for 150,000 with the 20% for 4 years.